Hi guys. Well, this is my first video. So what I wanted to talk to you about today was Advair. I've had this chronic cough. This past season, I had the flu. After it went away, I had a continuous cough for about 4 to 5 months. I didn't have insurance at the time, so I finally caved. And what I did is I went to the doctor, and the nurse practitioner that I had seen had actually recommended a dry uh, medicine inhaler called Advair. So they went ahead and gave me a prescription for that, and I went to go fill it. And to my surprise, I again having to pay out of pocket. I found out that a prescription for Advair runs about from $450 to $550. So, I didn't have the money at the time, but lucky for me, I do live in really close proximity to the border. I live in South Texas. So, what I had talked about with some of my friends is that the medicines in Mexico are much cheaper. Okay, and you can pretty much get the same thing. So, like I said, about $500 for the inhaler over here in the United States. Went ahead and crossed to Progreso, Mexico, which is about a 20-minute drive from where I am in Mission, Texas. So not very far. I was really interested if they even had the drug. The thing is that it's still kind of like a new drug, so there really aren't many generics available for it. I don't think there are really any generics available. So I talked to a pharmacist there. He did mention that they did have it. So what I did is I purchased a box. Looks like that. GlaxoSmithKline GSK. I got the 250 milligram of medicine per puff. It's a dry air inhaler. So it works a little bit differently than traditional inhalers. This is what the disc actually looks like. Okay, so it comes with 60 puffs on it. Now again, this is dry mouth inhaler. It works a little bit different. The way that you open it up is, you just press there. This is where you would inhale. It has a little crank there. So you push back and it loads dry medicine into it. Now, it doesn't actually, puff out like an albuterol inhaler. So you actually have to suck the medicine in. So I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate for you. And you can kind of somewhat, taste that medicine deep in the back of your throat, and then you close it that way. And of course, I went down from 56 to 55. I just put this video up because, most of my life I struggled with asthma growing up as well. But I just want people to know that there's other avenues to get the medicine that they need, especially if they can't afford it. My master's degree was in public health as well. So living on the border, there's a lot of people that struggle to afford the medications that they need. So this might be of interest to you. If there's a drug that you need as well, that you are able to go to Mexico and bring it back. They're really not too specific on what drugs you can bring back. I know bringing back narcotics is a no-no, but if it's a valid drug that you do need, most of the time they don't even inspect it. You just have people going over there so much for antibiotics, which you have to go see a doctor for here in the United States, but over in Mexico, you can buy it over the counter. You don't need to talk to a physician at all. So, hopefully this video is of use to a lot of you. And if you have any questions, please feel free to email me or, list a comment below the video below. Thank you.